Hello and welcome to Behind the Lines. I'm Diane Dayton and I am so excited to talk about the Lancaster Stormers. Got it right. This is going to be the first season with the new name. And with us right now, Ross Peeples, you are the manager. We have Alex Bunn, you are the vice president of baseball operations. And this is so exciting. As you can see, we are rebranding this wonderful team who has won 2 championships back-to-back, but a total of 4, and this is the 20th year. Wow. Super exciting. So tell us what's going on with the new name. How did this come about?
Well, we wanted to do something for the 20th season, and we've been discussing a rebrand for about the past 2 years. And coming off of 2 really successful years, we wanted a character for the logo. And the bull kind of came about because of Lancaster, but also he's strong, he's tough, and it was the perfect fit.
Oh, that's great. What do you want to add to that, Ross?
No, I think it's great. I think if you look over, all your baseball logos, you want to say most of them have, the character as their mascot.
Yes,
So
right.
I think it fits. I really like the look. I like the bull, and I think there's going to be a lot of positive things come out of it.
I think so too. And we were talking, a lot of people just call them the Stormers anyway, right?
Right. It was so natural. We took it seriously, but it wasn't even so much of a conversation. It felt like a natural next step.
Yeah, it did. So you've got some great things that everybody can start to buy
That's
and
right.
start to wear
yeah.
again. It will be really exciting. And this red is great and it just pops.
Yeah, they're starting to put them out in the stores and
Okay.
all that kind of stuff to give the fans an opportunity to buy.
Yeah, that sounds wonderful.
Yeah.
This is so exciting because we are coming off of 2 Atlantic League championships, 22 and 23. Ross, what does this look like this season?
Well, we are coming off two good seasons, so we're thankful for that, and got an opportunity to three-peat, knowing that we'll probably have a bullseye on our chest again this year. But we're starting to put the team together now, and it's coming together. I want to say 11, 12, 13 guys under contract right now,
Okay.
so we can go to 26. So we got a few more to go. With spring training starting, I'm sure it'll start picking up here in the next couple of weeks. So we'll be on the wire to see who's out there and try to get the best fit for us.
Yeah, like how you say bullseye. Yes,
That's right.
definitely
Right.
That's
a
right.
bullseye for sure. So it might be a slightly different name, but the same values that the team has, and I think those are important values. Tell us more about those.
Yeah, well, I mean, the organization as a whole, we always say that we're a community center, and that's what it's about. It's for the community.
It absolutely is, and there's a lot of events that you have going on there too during the season and off season, which I think is really a great way to use the stadium.
Oh, it is. I mean, I think it's going to be, even we haven't talked about it yet, but with the new turf coming in this year, I think it's going to give it an opportunity to bring more things to the stadium. So, might be concerts, it might be more tournaments from
Right.
baseball to softball to soccer to lacrosse, whatever you want. The turf is going to fit that a little bit better and a more opportunity to bring those things in.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit about that turf. What do we need to know about that?
Well, it's been talked about the last couple of years to a point. We brought it up. Mike and I talked about it probably 3 years ago, to kind of start to talk about it. And it kind of grew a little more and more, and we had to dot some I's and cross some T's to get it done, but we ended up getting it done, and I think we're all excited about it too. I can't wait for it to get down and see what it looks like.
All right, that sounds great. 20 years, there's been such a growth with this. And as you were saying, community engagement, community involvement. And that's why we do things like this too, just to get the message out there. So let's talk a little bit about what we're going to expect once again during the season. There's some things that happen on a regular basis. Tell us about this. We're talking about Wednesdays. What is that?
Yeah, Wednesdays is very popular. I think about 3-4 years ago, we decided we were going to do every single Wednesday was bring your dog, rather than most baseball teams started to just do one game. But it's every Wednesday, and we get tons of dogs, And so this year we're doing something fun where each Wednesday we'll highlight a specific breed. All dogs are welcome,
Okay.
but just to bring more excitement. And we also have the Bark Stormers ticket package where dogs can sign up and be featured on our website.
Oh, no, that's cool.
Yeah, we have the Bark Stormers roster.
How many dogs do you get at a game? I mean,
If it's a nice night, not too hot, not too
Right.
cold, we can get up to 100.
really?
Is that Bark in the Park?
Yeah.
Well, that's great.
We
You know,
get a ton.
You talk about it being a real family affair, right?
Right, yeah.
Okay. There's also a AAA Wednesday, is that right?
Yes, discount for AAA members, and then they're also a co-sponsor of the Wet Nose Wednesday.
Okay, so that's how that comes together. Now, Thursday, there's a lot of good things happening, too.
Lots going on. We have the Military Thursdays sponsored by Rhodes Energy, and they all active military and veterans get in free
Okay.
on Thursdays.
And Thursday.
Yes. So similar to the Bark Stormers, we have a mug club, which is a ticket for every Thursday game. And then we have featured craft beer at the craft beer deck.
Okay.
And we feature one beer on sale every Thursday.
And it's a Senior Thursday, too.
Of course,
Yes.
A&E.
Yeah, and that's where there's a discount, too. $4 off a field box seat.
Yes.
That sounds great. Well, Fridays are a lot of fun, too. Just because it's Friday.
Yes.
But you also
Fun
have some other
Fridays.
things, too. It was at WellSpan Health Fun Run?
Yes. So again, we started that a few years ago. WellSpan Health, they sponsor a different activity every Friday. So we've done a bunch of things. The laser show was really popular. We have another one of those this year. And then any kind of giveaway, or we'll have some kind of appearances. Those are all, look for those every Friday.
Yeah, the tennis balls and kids
Yeah.
running the
Fireworks.
races.
Yeah.
And that's what I think is really cool about what you do as well. The fireworks is a great add to the game, isn't it? After
No, I think everybody enjoys it. You know, I even hear people around the city, around the area, they'll say on Friday and Saturdays they'll come out and sit on their back porch just to watch the fireworks.
Yeah.
So, I think it's a good thing for the fans, and it seems like a lot of the fans enjoy it. And you even see some of the players. After the game, they'll stay out there with their families and watch it. So it's
Wow.
pretty popular.
that just adds to the community engagement and the family fun that I think this is all about, isn't it?
Right.
Yeah, it really is. So yes, Saturday, of course, it's that. There's also more of the ball toss that I think everybody loves.
Yes.
Now Sundays are interesting. Superhero Sunday. Tell me about that.
Yes. So we've had a partnership with Penn State Health where they're always highlighted on Sundays. We bring in a Penn State Health child or from Children's Miracle Network, and they always are featured. And the team will wear design jerseys designed by Penn State Health
Okay.
patients. And we decided to do something new this year where instead the team's going to wear superhero jerseys, and it's going to be superhero every Sunday, and kind of tie in that with the Penn State Health, the kids being superheroes as well as the team.
Oh, wow.
And we'll have character appearances like once a month, every Sunday.
Oh, that's fun.
And if you notice, I think you'll see on there Sunday games are at 3 this year.
Okay.
Yes.
Regular season games where it used to be 6:30, they're at 6:45. Back that up 15 minutes, and we're trying to 3 o'clock on Sundays this year.
Oh, that's really a good time, I think.
Yeah.
That works well for families.
So-
especially
It worked
with the
out.
kids.
We had won last year, and it was a great success, and we figured we need to back it up.
It gives people that want to go to church, they go
Right.
to church and they have time to go get something to eat before they can
Yep.
come out. So we'll see how it works.
It's a great thing to do that mid-afternoon.
Yeah,
on
and
a
it's not
summer
too
day.
late.
No, it's not.
During school, during the summer, it's not
Yep.
too late.
So that's perfect.
Yeah.
So autographs, kids run, catch on the field. Once again, the tennis ball toss too by the Pennsylvania Lottery, right?
Yes.
Okay. So there's a lot of connections here. That's what I love about what you do as well. Now there's a good website. Tell us about the website, Alex.
Yeah, LancasterStormers.com,
Okay.
and everything is on there. We have anything from our non-game day events, the team, the roster, any special events coming up, and yeah, it's a great place.
What I think is also fun about at the stadium, there's so many different things to do for all different ages.
Right.
So if you have really little kids,
right.
you've got some fun things, as I know you can appreciate, right? The carousel and all kinds of other
Playground
things.
area.
The playground
you
area.
know.
Yeah. Not to mention all the options with food and drink. Tell us a little bit more about that, Alex.
Yes, so we have in our concessions, we have Fuddruckers and Blazing Jays, local restaurant partners. We have our Broken Bat, which the food has gotten better and better each year, that Broken Bat, with the featured craft beers from local breweries, but also great food selection. And then Kreider Farms ice cream, which is a huge hit.
Yes.
And what am I missing? Pizza. It's a great, lots of food selection. Oh, and this year people are excited about this. We're going to have a healthy food hub with LGH, so we're going to have salads and wraps and dietary restriction items that people have been asking for. So that'll be popular.
I won't be at that one.
No.
Oh, really? So we can get salads.
Salads, yeah.
Even along with a glass of wine.
Right. Yep. Yeah.
Ah, okay. Wow. This
We're trying to cover all the bases.
I'm telling you, it's
for everyone.
Everybody that's there. It really is. I love how you are taking to heart what you hear and giving the people that are coming. So it makes it more appealing to even a broader group of people. So this is going to be a lot of fun. And opening day is April 30th?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so let's write that down.
Home game.
Home game is April
Home
30th,
game.
so that's when you want to get there. But we're going to take a brief pause and we come back. We're going to tell you about some of the very special things that are going on throughout the season. Stay with us. You're watching Lancaster Community TV, LCTV 66. Welcome back to Behind the Lines, and we're talking about the Lancaster Stormers. Yes, we're Barnstormers, now Stormers, and this is year 20. We're getting excited for the new season. We're back once again with Alex and also with Ross. So let's talk a little bit more about some of the special things that are going on throughout the season, Alex. So let's see. There's a softball night, Spanish Community Night on May 3rd.
Yes. And actually, this might not be listed on there, we're also doing a special back-to-back jersey auction that night. So we have a specialty jersey sponsored by PSCCU where we'll auction off special back-to-back themed jerseys. But Spanish Community Night is one of our fun Fridays. We did it last year. It was very popular. And then the softball goes along with our youth sports program where we bring out all the youth athletes as often as we can, but we try and highlight each different sport. So that one's just the softball.
Okay, that sounds really good. I love this. Margarita Day and Dutch Wonderland Pass giveaway. That's on Sunday, May 5th. So tell us about that.
Yes. So the past few years, we worked closely with York College, and the students, one of their classes, their whole class is to come up with a theme for the first Sunday game. And then the students put together a theme, and then they execute all of the elements. It's really quite fun. So they chose on the Margaritaville was the theme that they chose.
Okay.
And then the Dutch Wonderland is something. First 1,000 people through the gates get a free pass to Dutch Wonderland. That's been very popular as well.
I love that. And I love how you do appreciation nights because I think that's really great. Like, for instance, on May 8th, it's Nurses Appreciation. And then on Thursday, May 9th, it's Military Appreciation.
Yes.
It's good to recognize that.
Absolutely. I mean, especially with the nurses, there's so many, I believe that is Nurses Week as well.
Okay.
But with so many hospitals that we work closely with, it's great to recognize the nurses. And then Military Thursdays, it's every Thursday, but that is a specific military appreciation night where we'll hopefully have a lot of groups out there.
Oh, that'll be good. And then Lancaster County Country Day School Spirit Night. You do some school spirit nights.
Tons.
Which
Tons
is
of school spirits.
wonderful to bring everybody out. So that one is on May 17th, right?
Yes, we're trying to hit all the school spirits, I think. We only missed a few last year, but we're hoping to get all the schools this year involved and just bring out all the students onto the
They're
field.
usually a pretty good hit.
Yeah.
As well, you know.
It's great.
Each school usually brings out a pretty good little squad to come out and watch the game and see all the kids enjoy the night.
Yeah, that's a real team spirit thing.
Yeah.
Reading with the Stormers Day and Bark in the Park. So tell us about that. How does
Yes.
that work?
Well, that's our school reading program that I believe is starting shortly, and the students get specific tickets if they read a certain amount of books, and then they get to come and be recognized on the field and enjoy a game.
There you go. Lancaster Area Recreational Soccer Night. What's that about?
That is, again, a youth soccer program. Bring out all the soccer, similar to the softball, but this one's soccer, and then they all come get recognized on the field.
Well, so there's also Baseball in Education Day, and that's on the 23rd of May. How does that work?
Yes, that's our day game, 11 o'clock, and all of the schools that sign up to make it a field trip come in and enjoy baseball and education.
That's good. Now, on Friday, May 31st, the Lebanon Ire Masters weekend. Now there's a story with this
There
too.
is.
Tell us about that.
Yeah, so 2 years ago, 2022 was our first year. We wanted to, because Lebanon doesn't have a team, so we wanted to rename as a Lebanon team for the weekend. And we had the community vote on a name. They chose the Iron Masters, so that was our first year. And it was in July that year. It was like right around 4th of July weekend. And we had a rocky start to the first half. And then we won all 3 games as the Iron Masters, and we went on a huge streak that year. Had a great July, and then we ended up winning in 2022.
I think we wear their jerseys too, right?
Yeah. They have
Okay.
specialty Iron Masters jerseys. Each year is a different jersey. They get auctioned off as well, so fans can buy them. And then in 2023, same thing. We are undefeated as the Iron Masters.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, undefeated as the Iron Masters, and undefeated
Well, I
as
knew
a
that.
league, having played as the Iron Masters. We haven't lost a championship year yet.
I mean, that's such a novel idea.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, who would have thought, right?
Right.
Yeah.
But that does so much good too, doesn't it?
Absolutely, and it brings the Lebanon community
Yes.
here to Lancaster. As you see, we're doing a Lebanon bologna helicopter drop where we're dropping Lebanon bologna. Seltzer Meats is providing the bologna, so that's going to be a lot of
Okay,
fun.
so then you can
I
grab
might
your
be out there
bologna.
with a basket.
Yeah, it'll be fun. Instead of a candy drop, we're doing Lebanon bologna.
Oh, that sounds really, really good. And then you've got another school spirit night with St. John Newman School Spirit Night too, and that's on the 4th of June. There's also a brewery spotlight night, and that's on the 6th of June.
Yes, again, Thursdays, every Thursday we're going to spotlight a different brewery that partners with us at the Broken Bat.
Okay, well, that
Yeah.
for those that like their brew, every
Yes.
Thursday is going to be some incentive to come out too. Father's Day, there's a special giveaway. What's going on with that?
Yes, so we haven't decided on the item yet, but there will be a special Father's Day giveaway on that Sunday. And again, Sundays are at 3 o'clock, so it's a great day to spend with Dad.
Absolutely. There's Youth Lacrosse Night on the 26th of June.
Yes, again with the youth sports, we're just covering all the sports.
All the bases?
All the bases,
Yeah.
yeah.
I know,
Yeah,
Pun.
trying to hit all of them.
Yeah.
And then tell me how the swim night's going to work.
Well, we've done that for a few years, and they don't swim around the warning track, even though we've tried. We did a swim cap giveaway a few years ago,
okay.
actually, for swim night.
Yep.
But yeah, we like to bring out the
We're giving
the
away
swimmers.
floaties this year, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we'll have them
All right.
swim around the bases instead of run.
Okay. Well, that's a Girls on the Run Night. What a great organization.
Absolutely, and we have worked closely with them, but we've never done a night specifically for them at the stadium. And there's so many participants of Girls on the Run, and I believe it's right around the time that they have their run. So it's going to be great.
It's a good tie-in with that too.
Yeah.
There's a camp day.
Yes, similar to baseball and education, just summer camps.
Okay. Let's see. There's a 4-H night, which is important too.
Yes.
Let me see. Harry Potter night. That's always a hit with everybody, isn't it?
Yes.
And that's on the 19th of July. National Ice Cream Day, of course, that's sponsored by.
I'll be
Prager
there
Farms.
for that one.
Yep, you'll be
Yeah,
there for
yeah.
that for sure. And
That's a good
Christmas
one.
in July is always a good thing. That's the 25th of July.
Yes. And we're doing a knit hat for Christmas in July this year.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, knit hat giveaway.
Okay, that'll be fun.
And that one's on a Thursday. It's actually on the 25th of July, so it's right in there.
Right in the middle.
Yeah.
Right in the middle. There's a restaurant night on the 8th of August. How's that going to work?
So we started that last year. It was very popular. We get local restaurants to come and participate, provide gift cards for the fans, and then in exchange we provide the restaurants with tickets. And we just want to highlight all the local restaurants and get people excited, and then provide a lot of giveaway opportunities for the fans.
And there's also some of the restaurants that, sponsors the food for the players
Right.
before or after
Oh,
games.
okay. That's great.
So that's always been a hit, and it's always
Oh, yeah.
very thankful for that because we eat 2 meals, at the stadium. So
Yeah.
whether it's pregame or postgame, usually it's sponsored by one of the local restaurants around the
Oh,
area.
that's great.
Yeah.
Once again, community
Right.
community connection. Nonprofit night, how's that going to work?
Yes. So we have a nonprofit of the night every night, but this is one where we just like to bring all of them and highlight all the different nonprofits
Oh,
because
so
there's
it's
so
going to be
many.
a lot. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, we do have a lot of great nonprofits in Lancaster, that's
Yeah.
for sure. That's on the 14th of August.
Yes.
And then there's a parade of youth champion teams. What is that?
So that is, we have a specific night where we highlight each different sports organization. This is one where we like to recognize the winners.
That's a great way to do it.
Yeah.
Have them parade around. Well, we have Christmas. Why don't we have Halloween at the ballpark? We do on the 23rd of August. So that mean come in your costume?
It does. And that has also been a really popular one that we started, and people love it. Everyone comes and dresses up. We have trick or treat on the concourse, and that one's a lot of fun.
Oh, that's fun. And then there's the bobblehead night, the giveaway, and that's on the 25th. That kind of explains itself too.
Yeah.
Thaddeus Stevens School Spirit Night in Hempfield comes up in the beginning of September. There's Cheerleader Night, and there's Fan Appreciation Day on September 15th. Boy, there's something for everyone here.
Really?
So let's talk a little bit about this last season. Boy, that was so exciting once again to be able to repeat. Ross, I mean, there was so much going on with the playoffs. And what do you remember most? I mean, tell us a little bit.
Probably the thing I remember the most is just the guys coming together there towards the end of the year, and really having, I like to call it that it factor. Where they was bound determined not to let nobody take it from them.
Yep.
And just watching the growth of them from in the clubhouse to on the field to playing for each other, loving each other, and just coming together and just as a group and saying, we're gonna get this done. We're not gonna let nobody take it from us. And it was just awesome to see the group grow that way. And a lot of times when that happens, as a manager or coach, you just sit back and let the boys play.
Yeah.
And that's what they did.
That's great. And that is a good way of looking at that. And I think as a spectator, you could see how they were supporting each other. Seriously, when they were, up to bat and going around, you could see that family.
Agree.
It really was a family situation, right, Alex?
Absolutely. Yeah, you could just see the chemistry with the guys on the field, and they were rooting for each other. And
yeah. And that's
you
what
can see the energy come alive.
Yeah.
Enthusiasm come alive, and just guys being there for each other.
Yeah. And that starts too with the staff. I mean, you've got to have this cohesiveness with who you have as your staff as well.
I agree. I got some great coaches, Troy Steffi,
Yep.
Jeff Bianchi, and Mark Johnson. I'm very blessed to have three great coaches, and the organization let me have three great coaches. The more eyes you can get, the better.
Yeah.
And MJ, Mark Johnson, and JB, Jeff Bianchi, we call, and Troy Steffi. They do a great job of what they do, and they make it a lot easier on me. So, it's like the old saying goes, the manager's only as good as your assistant coaches. So, man, they're top notch, and they probably don't get enough credit that they deserve.
Well, we are excited, and we can't wait for the season to start with the Lancaster Stormers. Thank you so much for being here today, and we can go to lancasterstormers.com for more information, tickets, and we can get out there. Thank you for joining us today, too. I'm Diane Dayton, reminding you to look behind the lines. You might be surprised what you find.